And welcome back to Dodge City, Kansas United Wireless Arena here. Max Blasky with you this morning as the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs are in their first championship game since 2001. That game, the Mustangs did come home with the hardware, looking for a repeat performance from 23 years ago, as in Valley Heights' 19th state tournament appearance will be looking for their third state title in school history. Back in 2001, this tournament was held out in Hayes just a few years ago. Well, we're going to give it about 5 years ago. They moved it out here to Dodge City. A beautiful arena, beautiful hospitality from everyone tonight, or this weekend, as well, as it's been a heck of a run for the Valley Heights Mustangs. They, of course, went 2-1 in pool play yesterday. They fell to Ellenwood, but defeated Sedgwick and Doniphan West, and then come back and defeat the top team in this Class 2A state, 26-24, 25-21 versus Inman here moments ago. Will match up against Maranatha Christian Academy. They came into this tournament 37-6 as they defeated Oakley yesterday 25-18, 25-19, and Wichita Central Christian 27-25, 25-11 before eventually falling to the top-seeded Inman squad at 25-16, 25-21. So a little preview there of volleyball. We're going to fill just a little bit of time here as the two teams are getting warmed up on the respective sides of the court. Just take a quick peek at some state football action, as of course it is that time of year again. Last night, the Marysville Bulldogs fell at Holcomb 12-7 in first-round action for the third straight year. Under head coach Tony Trimble, the Bulldogs fall in first-round action. Though an impressive year for Marysville. Started the season off with a big win versus Nemaha Central. They're going to end the year 6-3 after ending last season 3-6. A big turnaround there for the Bulldogs. Elsewhere around the state in Class 1A Division II in 8-man action, Frankfort moves on versus a win over Lynn. All of these games were Thursday night, 40-14. Hanover takes care of Pike Valley 49-0, while Axel just continues their dominance, defeating Thunder Ridge 54-0. And elsewhere around the state in 1A 11-man action, the Centralia Panthers tee off against Onega last Thursday, on Thursday, 44-20. Meanwhile, your Valley Heights Mustangs got the big win over Oakley, 41-7, as Valley Heights will now move on to host Sterling next Friday night. Sterling is your 6th seed. They come into the contest 6-3, while Valley Heights will go into that contest 7-2 on the season. And just giving a little bit of a heads up, that might be our game of the week next week on FM 95.5. So for all you Valley Heights Mustangs fans, try and keep this momentum rolling as the boys look for a run at a state title in football. The girls have made the state championship game now here in volleyball after a very impressive clean match sweep of top-seeded Inman. Again, 26-24, 25-21. We're going to take another timeout. Hear a word from our sponsors as both teams now are on the court warming up, ready for championship matchups here from Dodge City. We're back after this break.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today. Whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new Hi-Sun side-by-side, Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Twin Valley Thrift Shops are always updating with new arrivals. Check out the warehouse in Waterville and Twice But Nice in Beatty for a great selection of clothes, toys, games, home decor, everyday pieces. And at the warehouse, they stock furniture and more as well. Your purchase and, of course, your contributions benefit local residents served by Twin Valley Developmental Services. Both locations always accept donations of good, clean, quality used items you're no longer using. Visit the Twin Valley Thrift Shops in Waterville and Beatty.
The idea of purchasing a new livestock, grain, or utility trailer is a major one. Take stress out of the picture by visiting BlueValleyTrailers.com to browse the Midwest's largest selection of Titan, H&H, Wilson, Sharp, and Travelong trailers. From your home or on your phone, visit BlueValleyTrailers.com to find specifications, pricing, and accurate pictures of the exact trailer you're planning to buy. With sales and service unmatched, find Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville or give them a call at 785-363-2224.
Once you plant Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans in your field, harvest will never be the same. Enter a new era of performance and join farmers everywhere yielding an additional 2.7 bushels per acre over A-Series. Unleash your greatest harvest yet with Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you always get more than a bag of seed.
Max Blasky back with you here from Dodge City, Kansas, as we are in a championship matchup for the Mustangs. Volleyball, of course, going on our sister station, FM 95.5, as Bruce Dierking and Jeff Wirtz are down at Emporia, the Hanover Lady Wildcats, in their fourth straight state championship game as well. They match up against either Lebo or, where was my note here? I had it before it slipped away. Argonia, awaiting the winner, confirmation of the winner of that matchup here. While these teams get warmed up, gives me a chance to remind you that every one of these broadcasts is possible for download or listen back at KNDYradio.com. You can go over to the KNDYradio.com website, click on the podcast tab, and under the KNDY Sports Rewind, you can find all of these broadcasts from state volleyball, broadcasts even dating back to a few years ago if you want to go back and listen to your favorite announcer or your favorite team, available any time. Also coming up next week, the TVL Rundown continues with Jeff Wirtz and myself as we take a look at everything going on throughout the TVL. Every Wednesday, that date might be changing, might be moving that to Thursday here with basketball season coming up. But either way, stay tuned, as me and Jeff have been doing that all season long. Gives you a look at not only the football schedule, which everyone kind of tends to take a peek at, but we've been talking volleyball, cross country, and all sorts of the likes. And a reminder, too, that today is state cross country down in Wamego for a lot of these teams. So if you've got a area runner running in that contest, obviously wishing them the best of luck, as quite a few area runners will be on the meet today. From Valley Heights, Lindsey Gray will be running for the girls. Meanwhile, on the boys' side, Deb Zinnerman and Tyler Holmes will be running for the Mustangs. Appreciation to Jeff Wirtz of the TVL Spotlight for that update. A few other teams running, of course, the Axel boys team, the Centralia boys team, Clifton Clyde boys team as well. Titus Cobb from Blue Valley, Mackenzie Baker on the girls' side from Washington County, Bella Smith from Donovan West, and the Centralia Lady Panthers cross-country team as well. But, of course, some of those Panthers will not be at the meet as they are playing in Championship Saturday here in Class 1A Division I coming up later on this afternoon when Centralia meets up with TVL foe Clifton Clyde in round number 1. The Eagles, I don't want to say many people wrote them off the volleyball schedule this year, came into this tournament 24-15, and they took out second-seeded South Gray, then came back with a big win versus St. John's Hudson. They did fall to Little River, but Clifton Clyde playing spoiler at Class 1A Division 1. Valley Heights trying to play spoiler here in Class 2A. The 6 seed matches up against the 4-seeded Maranatha Christian Academy in a championship matchup as Valley Heights is getting warmed up for their first championship match since 2001. Kind of interesting little note to talk about. 23 years. None of these girls were even alive the last time Valley Heights was in a championship match. Of course, head coach Susan Steinford, a big part of that team back in 01 as well. We're going to take another timeout, bring you back a little bit more pregame action as we just take a quick peek at Maranatha Christian and how they got here in their route to a state championship game. You're listening to State Volleyball from Dodge City on KNDY.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
KNDY is proud to be your local sports leader. For over 40 years, KNDY has been bringing you the scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long, year after year. Not just playoff time. Times and technology change, but our dedication to area sports remain the same. KNDY Sports, on air, online, and on our mobile app.
At the beginning of every crop year, you get only one chance to get it right. Start your season off with a seed you can trust. Plant DeKalb Asgrow. They have a full range of products that have proven themselves year after year. Parker Seed can provide the right seed for your environmental conditions. There's no room for error. Call Parker Seed to start your season off right. When you call Todd Parker, he'll put his knowledge and experience to work to help you make the right choices. Call today, 562-6687. That's 562-6687.
Where do you turn when the unexpected happens? You may wonder what's next. Who do I call? What should I do? We at Christy Anders and Anders Fifely Funeral Homes are here to assist by providing support and personal services while helping create a beautiful and unique tribute for your loved one. We're proud to offer affordable, personalized packages to fit any budget. You can find us online at apfunerals.com or visit us in Waterville at Christy Anders Funeral Home or in Riley at Anders Fifely Funeral Home.
It is loud, it is raucous, it is state championship time for the Valley Heights Mustangs as they take on the Maranatha Christian Academy. Maranatha got here by way of their own sub-state. They were the number 1 seed, took out Jeff County North in match number 1, took out Rossville in 3 sets, came into this contest the 4 seed at 37-6. They defeated 5-seeded Oakley yesterday, 25-18, 25-19, before defeating Wichita Central Christian, 27-25, 25-11, and falling to top-seeded Inman, 25-16, 25-21. It is the Mustangs. It is Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy. Up next for you on KNDY, the Eagles and the Mustangs for a 2A state championship. Both teams almost a 5-hour drive, or over a 5-hour drive to get out here to Dodge City as Mustangs look to strike first on the serve, but it will be Maranatha Christian Academy that gets the first points of the night. Big kill on the left side from number 12, Elizabeth Gilmore, a freshman. 2 freshmen on this team and play big minutes for the Eagles. Smith kill attempt left side will be taken out back row, and now an error on the back side by Maranatha. Point will go to Valley Heights. As in that back row, number 16, Tate Shear, a senior, couldn't get the handle on the ball as Valley Heights knocks us up at 1-1. Inside, Maranatha barely gets this one across for Valley Heights. Good job on the back row, pulling it out. Now Valley Heights in the offensive. Vermitten dives forward in the back row. Smith left side kill tip. That's down for Ava Smith. Her first one here of this match as Mustangs are up 2-1. Mustangs did a good job last match against top-seeded Inman of eliminating errors, and again will be a key for the Mustangs here tonight. As sending it over for Valley Heights will be Avery Stevenson. Stevenson gets it across as the Eagles send it over in 3, barely over the top of the net from Maranatha. Now Smith left side. That one's down, pulled out back row, though, by the libero. Now attack toward the Eagles. That's going to be out of bounds. Too long. So, actually, it's going to be touched up front by Paige Miller. So, off of Valley Heights, the kill attempt will be good from Maranatha. Putting that one down is Maggie Brisk, sophomore for the Eagles. Second kill here today knocks us up at 2-2. Vermitten pulls this one back row for the Mustangs. Here, Smith will up tap in the middle. Taken by the Eagles. Abigail Nash sends it over, junior for Maranatha. Second hit by Paige Miller, trying to catch the defense, leaving for the Eagles, but she doesn't. Maranatha gets it back now. Valley Heights on the attack. Smith left side kill attempt blocked at the net by Maranatha. Number 10 gets that one. Big send over for Valley Heights, and that one's out on the kill. Second kill from Ava Smith. Puts the Mustangs up 3-2. Valley Heights' first state championship game appearance since 2001. The Mustangs won that one and looking for their third title in school history. Miscommunication by Maranatha on the far side. Mustangs now up by 2. Just in that first set, this Maranatha team is not nearly as imposing as Inman is on that offensive side. So Valley Heights might have an opportunity in this one to be the more powerful squad. Here's Ann Turber left side. Kill attempt's going to be blocked at the net by Maranatha. Second, but gets down for another kill. Ann Turber comes back, will not be denied. First kill for her in this one. She had 4 kills or 5 kills in the match before. Came into this weekend second on the team in kills with 126 as Maranatha will get a point back. Paige Miller got the block but went out of bounds on the Valley Heights side. Now 5-3 Mustangs. Maranatha sends this one across. Tessa Miller takes it back row. Smith right side. That's down. Beautiful setup from Paige Miller. Ava Smith already 3 kills here in this one. Maranatha's defense not near as big as Inman was in that first matchup. Don't have heights for the girls from Shawnee, but not near as tall or as athletic as Inman showed in the first match. Kill it to though. Tessa Miller pulls it back line, but a big kill by number 44, Zion Jones, one of the 3 seniors on this Maranatha squad. Powerful right hand from the senior in the middle. Pulls Maranatha back to within 2. The Eagles send it over. Vermitten left side blocked at the net, puts it into the net, but Valley Heights gets it across. Big block for Maranatha, and then a miscommunication by Valley Heights as they couldn't handle that pass. Knocks us up at 6. 1 point advantage still Mustangs. That one's going to be out. That one was awfully close to the line, but the back judge says out. So Point Valley Heights on the service error from Maranatha. Mustangs are up by 2. On the substitution, Caitlin Henry will send this one across. Maranatha pulls it out, back row. Kill attempt blocked at the net by Turber, but Point Valley Heights, as they were saying she was into the net on the block attempt, neither her nor head coach Susan Steinford really liked that call, but nonetheless, it's going to be point over to the Eagles. Back and forth we go here in set number 1. State championship on the line. Josie Parker, middle kill attempt, blocked at the net by Maranatha. Their 4th block already, as they're just in the right place at the right time. Now the Eagles on the attack. Paige Miller will send it up, and Turber. Backside kill attempt by Smith will be taken out by the defense. Now blocked by Josie Parker, but it's going to drop on the Valley Heights sideline for a point, Maranatha. A little communication here from head coach Susan Steinford. Great volleyball mind. Been at the helm for the Mustangs last couple of years. Led them to the state tournament last year. Led them to a very good record the last couple of years as well. Valley Heights on the attack. Kill. Here's Ann Turber getting into the action. Second one this morning for the senior. 8-7 now, Valley Heights. Serving in the cross will be Turber after getting that kill. Pulled out, back row, kill attempt down and good for the Eagles. Big kill in the middle of that defense. Elizabeth Gilmore, one of the 2 freshmen, throws down a powerful right hand. Gilmore's got a little shoe to untie. Maranatha with 2 freshmen on their roster, 4 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 3 seniors, as miscommunication again by the Valley Heights Mustangs on the defensive end. Second defensive error for Valley Heights is Maranatha. Knocks us up at 8. Josie Parker, left side, puts this one down. Valley Heights into the net, under the net. Error on the Eagles. Point Valley Heights. You have to wonder how much energy this Valley Heights team has left. Of course, in a state championship game, you're going to find it within you, but came back from 13-6 down that second set versus Inman, as a kill attempt will be down again for Elizabeth Gilmore. Her 3rd already, as Valley Heights touched it, was there on the block, but it went out of bounds off of the Mustangs. Oh, mistake, error on the receive by the senior Ann Turber on the backside. Ball thought it was going out. She had to protect the back line of the defense as Maranatha takes their first lead of this contest. Back and forth we've been. It's 10-9. Smith pulls it back row. Paige Miller back to Smith. Smith down, good for a kill. Ava's 4th now of this matchup. Substitution as Krista Porter will come in for Tessa Miller, and Avery Stevenson will come in for Josie Parker. Stevenson will now serve it away for the Mustangs. Trailing here 11-10. As we've gone back and forth, kill attempt, great dig in the back row by Mia Vermin. Smith will attack it on the 3rd hit. Set. Maranatha on the attack, out of bounds. Too long offensive error from Maggie Brisk. Gives Valley Heights a point, knocks us there at 11. Back and forth we've gone. It's the 6-seeded Mustangs. It's the 4-seeded Maranatha Christian Academy. Kill for Smith, and it's down. 5 already for Ava here early on. As again, got to give credit where credit is due. Paige Miller has done an exceptional job setting up these points for the Mustangs all weekend long. Valley Heights up by 1 on the defensive side. Opportunity now. Paige Miller sets up on 2. Diving save, though, by the Eagles. Libero on the defensive side. Paige will set it up again, and we're going to have a violation on Valley Heights. Not sure if someone crossed that center line again or exactly what happened, but nonetheless, the Eagles will get a point. 12-12 we play. First set action, state championship match in Class 2A. Ava Smith left side looking for 5. No, that one's going to be just along on the back line. First error on Smith this morning has been very clean so far. 3-time All-League volleyball player. Also looking for a all-state tournament team here in this one, and Smith comes back with a big kill. Feed the junior while she's feeding it. Valley Heights comes back, knocks us up at 13. to 13, Maranatha takes the serve. Blocked up top by Turber. Big defensive stop, but Maranatha gets it back. Valley Heights on the attack, has to get it over in 3 to the middle of the defense. They do. Up at the net now. Porter sends it over. Attack left side, little touch pass as into the net again, Valley Heights, as that is now about the 3rd or 4th time they have called Valley Heights getting into the net and not singling out anyone. But Ann Turber has been the victim of 3 of those, as they are calling that awfully close here in this championship match. This one's going to go over the net. Valley Heights dives on it to save a point, though. Off the hands of Maranatha. Kill again, Ava Smith. 7 now in this match. 14-14. And diving on that, there was trying to pick up something on the notes. Valley Heights sent it over. Maranatha got it blocked at the net. But a point Maranatha has landed on the Valley Heights side. The Eagles take the 1-point advantage. 15-14 our score. Maranatha on the attack. Blocked by Turber, but out of bounds. Point now for the Eagles as they've rattled off 3 straight. 16-14, Valley Heights trails in set number 1. Parker will take this one, sets up Vermitten far side. Mia Vermitten, her first kill of this set. Valley Heights, a very important point there, cuts it back to 1 and stomps them in a 3-0 run by the Eagles. Substitution is Krista Border, Tessa Miller to the bench, Josie Parker back on there, and to serve for Valley Heights, Caitlin Henry. Henry sends it across, pulled out back line by the Eagles. Now Killiton, middle set, blocked by Parker, but it lands on the Valley Heights side again, kind of rolled on the top of that net as Parker picks up her first block. Or half block, point Maranatha. 17-15, Valley Heights trailing by 2. They were trailing in set number 2 versus Edmond moments ago. Came back to win that one. Now looking for a stop of the bleeding here. Middle of the court. Smith takes it, sets up Paige Miller. Now Vermitten left side, blocked at the net. Good job by Valley Heights to get it back. Already the 5th block for Maranatha here in this one. Tessa Miller takes it backside. Now sets up Vermitten left wing. A little soft touch as Maranatha sends it over in 2. Now here's Turber left side. Turber's going to drop this one in for a kill. A little touch from the senior pulls the Mustangs back to within 1. She will now be back to serve. Turber sends it across the court. Maranatha pulls it out in 3. Kill attack tipped at the net by Paige Miller. Miller gets back in the action, sends it over to Mia Vermitten on the kill attempt. Now Maranatha, 2-3, kill blocked again. Great dive by Ann Turber to save a point for the Mustangs. Maranatha gets it over in 3, and that's going to go out. An attacking error on Maranatha, their 3rd this morning, as Valley Heights has clawed their way back to tie us up at 17. Valley Heights jumped out to the early 4-2 lead. Maranatha went on a little run of their own moments ago. As back and forth we go in the state championship match. On to Valley Heights saves it. Parker will set up Tessa Miller as Miller just gets it over in 3. 3 here for Maranatha, blocked by Ann Turber, but then a lift is going to be called on Josie Parker. First error on Parker here in this one. Maranatha takes the 1-point advantage. Miller sets up. Parker left side. Parker gets the kill. So we'll come back to make up for that mistake offensively. Brings us here at 18. Mia Vermitten will serve this away for the purple and black. Just barely over the net and an ace for Mia Vermitten. Her first of this morning's contest, and Valley Heights takes the 1-point advantage. Mustangs on a 4-1 run. 2 sets now, third here from the Eagles. Blocked by Parker at the net. Big block. Second one of the morning. Now Valley Heights offensively. Miller to Smith. Smith off the hands of the Eagles. Eagles reset now in 3. Little love tap in the middle. Ava does a good job diving to save a point. Now she'll send it over. Back and forth we go on a decent little volley here. Kill attempt by Miller. No one can get there. A receiving error on Tessa Miller as we're back to 19. Good volley there from both of those teams. Miller just couldn't quite get those arms where she needed it to as it fell out of bounds. Oh, now here's going to be an error on Mia Vermitten. Back-to-back errors for the Mustangs receiving, and Maranatha takes the 1-point advantage. Took it back row, went right back into the Valley Heights student section. 20-19. Eagles lead the Mustangs. Smith will set this up for Parker. Right side, she just gets it over in 3. No attack for Valley Heights there. Attack, though, for the Eagles. Miller saves it back line. Smith will set it up for Turber to send it over. Back and forth we go. Attack for the Eagles yet again. Now Valley Heights has an opportunity. Smith with the kill attempt. Diving save in the back row. Smith with the second on the return. It's back and forth we go. Kill attempt for the Eagles. That one's going to be down and good for a kill in the middle of that defense. Big point for Maranatha as they take the 2-point advantage. Susan Steinfort wants to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. Mustangs trail in set number 1 of the state championship match, 21-19. We're back to Dodge City after this break.
Looking for a spot to refuel you or the whole team? Make the Route 77 Corner Store your ultimate pit stop. From Hunt Brothers Pizza and soft serve ice cream in Blue Rapids to hand-breaded fried chicken and fish in Waterville, fountain drinks, snacks, and sweet treats. Save on fuel with the Dino Pay app every time you hit the road. To take a break or stay on the go, let the Route 77 Corner Stores of Blue Rapids and Waterville fuel you up for your next road trip.
I made the comment a little bit earlier. Interesting to see the energy level of these Valley Heights Mustangs. Took out top-seeded Inman in first-round action this morning, 26-24, and then 25-21. But in that second set, Valley Heights was down 13-6 and rattled off a heck of a run that took a lot of energy from this team out here, not necessarily flat. And I think Maranatha is a little bit more energized, leading by 2 in this first set. Vermitten takes the back row. Paige Miller left side. Here's Smith down and good. Ava Smith, kill number 8. Have yourself a first set in a state championship contest. Substitution, Tessa Miller, Josie Parker to the bench, Avery Stevenson, and Krista Porter, in there for the Mustangs. Stevenson sends it across. Maranatha just gets it over in 3, and a backline kill found the empty spot in the Valley Heights defense. First kill this morning for Tate Scheer, one of the 3 seniors for the Eagles, puts Maranatha back up by 2. 22-20 our score. Eagles send it over. Smith takes the back line. Now Paige Miller sets up Smith again. Pulled out nicely by the libero in the back row, Macy Karen. That's going to be out on the kill attempt by Maggie Brisk. Second offensive error for Brisk as Valley Heights now trails by 1. Serving it across, Paige Miller gets it down in the middle of the court. Eagles get it over at 3, and that's going to drop right in front of Tessa Miller. Good kill as that ball just died off of the hands of Maggie Brisk as Maranatha takes an advantage. Another timeout will be called. We'll take it with them. 23-21 your score. Valley Heights trails in this set number 1.
Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville is your reliable automotive repair shop. Servicing engines and transmissions, ACs, radiators, exhaust, and diagnostic checks. Did you know Danes does tires? Carrying all major brands and sizes from trucks, ATVs, trailer, and farm implements, Danes Automotive and Tire has you covered. With over 85 years combined experience, your locally owned and trusted repair and tire shop is Danes Automotive and Tire in Waterville and Marysville.
Valley Heights jumped out to a 4-2 lead in this set number 1 of 2A state championship matchup. The trail late in at 23-21 versus Maranatha Christian Academy from Shawnee, Kansas. Both of these schools long trips out west trying to make the weekend worth it. Both will go home with hardware. One wants to go home with first, though. Here's Ava Smith on the attack. Left side, good attack by Smith. Set up beautifully by Paige Miller again, and Valley Heights fights back to trail by just 1. Valley Heights sends it across on the serve. Kill attempt in the middle by Maranatha. Pulled out nicely by Mia Vermitten. Mustangs get it over in 3, trailing by 1. Looking for defensive stop, but won't get it there. The powerful right hand again of Maggie Brisk comes through for her fourth kill of this set, as now it is set point for the Eagles. All-important set number 1. Valley Heights needs to make a big comeback. Of course, win by 2. Maranatha leads by 2. Miller sets up Vermitten. This is going to be blocked, but out of bounds. Point Valley Heights. 24-23. Mustangs looking for another comeback here this morning. They led early, but let the lead get away from them. Substitution, Porter and Miller to the bench. Henry and Parker in. 24-23 your serve. Henry sends it across. Kill attempt, middle step, blocked at the net, but on the Valley Heights side it'll drop, and Maranatha picks up a big first set win, 25-23 over Valley Heights on that kill attempt by number 44, Zion Jones. Her second of the morning gives Maranatha the ever-important set 1 win of this state championship matchup. We're going to take a timeout. We're back after this word from our sponsors as state volleyball from Dodge City continues on here on KNDY.
Everyone's wanting to reduce, reuse, and recycle. How about reducing the amount of money leaving your bank account every month? With income-based living and reduced cable bill cost for everyone, Waterville Housing Authority is your housing partner. Enjoy maintenance-free and comfortable living in 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. Check out their Facebook page or call 785-363-2239. That's 785-363-2239.
Get the good stuff.
Superior quality at competitive prices. It's right around the corner at your Napa Auto Parts store, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. Napa has over 310,000 parts and accessories for auto, truck, farm, and small engines. Plus, all Napa brand parts are backed by a national warranty program. Need answers or advice? Just ask the friendly parts professionals at Napa at Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware. They're ready to help.
Get the good stuff.
Quality you can trust at prices you can afford at Napa Auto Parts, Blue Rapids Auto and Hardware.
Mustang Motors in Blue Rapids wants to get you into a new ride today. Whether it be a car, van, truck, SUV, or even a new High Sun side-by-side, Colby has it. And if it's not on the lot, they can find it. With easy financing options available and a warranty on everything that leaves the lot, you'll feel confident in your choice with Mustang Motors. Check them out online at MustangMotorsKS.com or stop by and check out what's on the lot in Blue Rapids. Mustang Motors, right on the highway, always right on the price.
Valley Heights' first set loss since yesterday when they took on Ellenwood at about 11:30. Mustangs fell 25-17, 25-20 to Ellenwood. They are over in the third and fourth place game versus top-seeded Inman. Inman took set number one, 25-21 in that third and fourth place game. But in the game in front of us, Maranatha Christian Academy takes set number one, 25-23 over Valley Heights. Mustangs led 4-2 early in that match, but Maranatha did not go away. Comes up with a big, important first set win as Mustangs try and force three here, winning set number two. Mustangs have it offensively. Now get it over in three. A dive by Tessa Miller, but it's going to be a back row kill for Tate Shear, her first of this set, as Mustangs trail 1-0 early on. Miller on that far side, a good diving attempt, goes 5-3. Needed to be about 5-4 to reach that ball, though. A miscommunication now, an error by Maranatha as Shear took the initial return volley, and no one else came up to take the second. So it drops seamlessly to the floor as now Valley Heights has squared us away on one on the error from the Eagles. Substitution is Porter and Stevenson are in. Stevenson sends it across. Now Valley Heights on the attack from the return to Maranatha Valley. Smith with the kill attempt. Blocked again at the net. A big block. Maranatha has been all over the front line. That would be Elizabeth Gilmore. Gets it on Ava Smith. Upper hand so far defensively for the Eagles. I said it earlier, and maybe be biting my words, not as athletic team as Ingalls was Inman was in the first set, but still everywhere on the court. Miller will send this one over in three, and it finds a soft spot in the defense. Point Valley Heights, 2-2 we go. On the attack, error on the Eagles. Zion Jones, her first error in this match, sends it right into the net. On the kill attempt, Valley Heights now with the 3-2 advantage. Paige Miller will send it across. Maranatha in three, tips it over. Smith middle set. Paige now back to Ava. Ava sends it down on the kill and under the net. Point Valley Heights, three straight now for the Mustangs. Valley Heights will hold serve. Good job there by Smith on that earlier one to find the back line of this Eagles defense, soft as they have been here this morning. On the attack now, here's Ava with the kill attempt taken in the back row by the libero. Now the Eagles on two, reaching for it, diving into the Valley Heights bench, but neither Ann Turber nor Paige Miller could get there. An important point for the Eagles. Stops this 3-0 run for Valley Heights. Paige Bonner will send it across. Tessa Miller pulls it out back row. Now Paige to Ann Turber left side, and a little bit too long. Her first offensive error in this set. They've seen that 2 or 3 times. Third on the team in kills this season, but a little bit too much power from the senior, trying to leave here with some state championship hardware. Miller will set up Smith now right side. Smith blocked at the net, and it drops on the Valley Heights side. Once again, Maggie Brisk got there for the Eagles. 3 straight now for Maranatha as Valley Heights, who led at 1 point 4-2, trail now 5-4. Serve across. Ava takes it back row. Paige to Ava. Now Ava kill attempt. That one's down. First kill in this set. Unofficially, Ava had 9 kills in set number 1, trying to keep that power going in set number 2. Back and forth we go. Of course, highly touted all season. This is what these players play and wish for. Valley Heights ended up second at the TVL tournament. They don't want to end up second here at a state tournament. Mustangs get it over in 3. Oh, barely finds some floor there, some defense from the Eagles. Ann Turber with the kill attempt. It's going to be blocked at the net. Back to the Valley Heights side. of the court. Back to the offensive kill attempt from Vermitten. Good job back row by the libero again. Smith back line just sticks her hands out, but out of bounds on the returning error from Ava Smith. Her second here in this match after being so good as the Eagles take a 1-point advantage. Keep calling her out, but Macy Carline in the back row, just a sophomore, the libero for the Eagles, has been absolutely spectacular defensively in this one so far all over the court. Good volley between the two teams here as Mia Vermitten misses on the kill attempt. Second error for Vermitten in this match, and Valley Heights now down by 2. Mustangs fell in match number 1, 25-23. Looking to force a ever-important match number 3 in this state tournament. Mustangs just get it over, though, in 3 as they settle down. Offensive attack is going to be long as the Eagles were thinking Valley Heights touched it, but a long kill attempt there by Kate Shear sends it out of bounds. Mustangs now trail back by 1. Substitution. Emery back into the contest with Josie Parker. Here's going to be a kill attempt by Shear, partially blocked by Parker. Paige Miller does a good job getting it over to, trying to catch Maranatha on guard. Does not, though. Now attack for Valley Heights. Meverman left side, trying to make up for it. Back again in that back row. Carline pulls it out. Diving in the middle, Smith and Miller get into it. Now Vermitten just has to get it over in 3. Opportunity now for the Eagles. Kill attempt by Shear, taken perfectly in the back row by the Mustangs. Vermitten sends it over. Back and forth we go on a good little volley. Here come the Eagles. Blocked at the net, but on the Valley Heights side as it's split between Josie Parker and Ann Turber. Down for a kill for Maranatha. Zion Jones, her first in this set, as the Eagles up by 2. Serve off the top of the net by Jones. Parker will try and get a kill attempt here for the Mustangs, but dug out in the back row. This kill attempt goes off the top of the net for the Eagles. Vermitten back and forth on 3, as these teams have been all morning. Kill attempt middle row taken by Smith. Smith to Miller. Now Vermitten just has to get it over. Little miscommunication by the Eagles here on this one. Valley Heights now an opportunity. Page to Josie Parker. Middle set. Back row taken. Ref's got in the way, but a point for the Mustangs. Good try by Zion Jones, but a good kill by Josie Parker. Her first kill of this set pulls the Mustangs to within 1. Senior Ann Turber will send this one away. Back row taken by the Eagles. Now kill attempt left side. Blocked at the net on the Valley Heights side. Mia Vermitten comes up with the big defensive block. Her first of this match. Point Mustangs. They're on a 2-0 run. Turber sends this one across. Maranatha takes it in 3. Kill attempt blocked again at the net. Mia Vermitten. Back-to-back kills for the junior in the middle of that Valley Heights defense, and they lead to 2 Valley Heights points. Mustangs take their first lead of set number 2, 9-8. Turber sends this back as Valley Heights hold serve. Kill attempt again, a block by Vermitten. Goes back, though, on the side of the Eagles. Kill attempt will finally go down for Maranatha as Tate Shear gets her second of this set. Ava Smith couldn't quite get to this near sideline quick enough as it drops down for a point. 9-9 we go. Mustangs fell in set number 1, 25-23, trying to force an all-important set number 3. Josie Parker with a kill attempt, dug out nicely in the back row by Brisk. Brisk sends it over in 3. Mustangs just get it over in 3. Back and forth we go. Attacking off the top of the net. Vermitten will set up Parker. Parker sends it over in 2. Now here comes the Eagles. Blocked at the net again by Josie Parker. Vermitten gets it over in 3. Kill attempt. That one's going to be long for Maranatha. Number 10, first attempt from Paige Baumier will be long. Gives Valley Heights the lead 10-9. Maranatha on the attack, blocked by Parker at the net. Second one of this set. Tessa Miller pulls back the return, but again, another error on Tessa Miller on the return, her second of the match. Pulls us even again. 10-10 our score. Valley Heights on the offensive. Blocked at the net on the kill attempt by Ava Smith. That'll be number 12, Elizabeth Gilmore, getting in the action. Her second block of this set as the Eagles go up by 1. Shear will send it across and into the net. A service error from Tate Shear. Point Valley Heights. Substitutions now. Tessa Miller and Josie Barker to the bench as normal. Krista Porter and Avery Stevenson into the contest. Valley Heights struggles with it but gets it over in 3. Saves the point for the Mustangs. Kill attack and down for Maranatha as Elizabeth Gilmore again getting that one to drop for her first kill in this set. Maranatha up by 1, leading in this second set. Eagles took set number 1. Mustangs trying to force a third set in this 2A state championship match. Paige Miller sets up Ava Smith left side. Smith blocked at the net by Zion Jones. A big block. Good save. Go by Ann Turber in the back line. Saves the point for the Mustangs. Just diving after it again, but can't get to it on that one. As Maranatha now up by 2 on a 4-0 run for themselves. Eagles send it across. Tessa Miller pulls this out back row. Little trouble with it as Smith gets it over now in 3. Kill attempt middle side for Jones. Blocked by Smith at the net. Maranatha will keep possession, though. Big kill attempt from the back row from Shear, but pulled out nicely by Turber. Turber sends it over to Smith, and again, miscommunication for the Valley Heights Mustangs, and Susan Steinford wants a timeout. We'll take it with them at Maranatha now on a 5-0 run as Valley Heights trails by 3.
If any of your family members meow, bark, squeak, chew, dig, squawk, claw, play dead, or fetch, you need Dr. Porter and the Blue River Veterinary Clinic in Waterville. Dr. Porter is dedicated to the wellness and health care of your small animal pets, offering vaccinations and wellness checks, boarding, dentistry, emergency care, grooming, surgery, and radiology with her full-service clinic. A healthy pet is a happy pet, and a happy pet means a happy home. Call today for your appointment, 363-2222.
Unload your unwanted or unused items and benefit local residents with disabilities through the Twin Valley Thrift Shops. Have some good used things taking up space? Drop those off anytime at the warehouse in Waterville or Twice But Nice in Beatty. For larger lots of garage sale leftovers, furniture, and the like, call to arrange pickup. Every donation sold benefits Twin Valley Services and their local residents. Learn more online at twinvalleyfriends.com or stop by the warehouse in Waterville, plus used furniture and appliances, or Twice But Nice in Beatty.
Mustangs trailing by 3 on the attack, though. Valley Heights wanting a tip, but we're not going to get it. Point Maranatha, 6 straight for the Eagles as Ava Smith went with the kill attempt, but it went out of bounds off the top of the net, left side. Mustangs not near as sharp as they were in this first match of the day. Valley Heights just has to save it. We've seen too many of these here today, just saving 3 sets. Kill attempt is down by Maranatha. 7 straight as this lead is now 5 for the Eagles. Valley Heights did trail 13-6 versus Inman. Let's see if they have the energy to force a set number 3. Maranatha gets it across. Keir Smith, a little love tap in the middle of the defense. Eagles take it easily. Now Jones will try and find the soft spot in the defense. Miller sets up Smith again for the kill attempt. Pulled out in the back row nicely by Shear. Shear sets up a kill attempt. Valley Heights blocked at the net, but gets it over in 3 with a kill attempt by Smith. Back and forth we go. Good little volley going between these two teams. Opportunity now for Valley Heights. Vermitten back row. Paige Miller top side. Ava Smith down and good for a kill. Miscommunication in the back row by Maranatha. After 9 kills in set number 1, that's Ava's second here in match number 2. Need to get that offense going, but Valley Heights stops the bleeding after a 7-0 run by the Eagles. Mustangs on the offensive here. Smith again blocked by Jones at the net. A big block by Zion Jones, her third of the match, all in this set as it lands back on the Valley Heights side, 17-12. Maranatha leads in set number 2. The Eagles took set number 1, 25-23 in this Class 2A State Volleyball Championship matchup. Smith saw part of the defense. Jones sets it up. Maranatha over in 3. Now here's Paige Miller, left side Smith. Smith down the line and out again. Another attacking error from Valley Heights. And actually a miscommunication. So that point actually will go to Valley Heights. So the side judge came in and said that one was tipped by the Maranatha defender. A big point for Valley Heights as they pulled it within 4. Big block up front by Krista Porter. Sends it back over to the Maranatha side. Eagles on the attack now. Valley Heights has an opportunity. Paige Miller sets up Ann Kerber, right side. Backside attempt will be taken across. Big dig there in the back by Tessa Miller. Paige now sets up Mia Vermitten left side. Vermitten back line for this Eagles defense. Valley Heights now with an opportunity as Turber sends it over on 2. Here comes an attack from Maranatha. Blocked at the net and over to the Maranatha side. That's going to be Krista Porter getting in the action. Point Valley Heights 2 straight now for the Mustangs as they trail by 3. Well, substitution here as not sure what's going on. Krista Porter's going to come out as normal. In will come Caitlin Henry. Tessa Miller will also go to the bench as Valley Heights looks like they might have got out of rotation here in this second set. So confusion for the Mustangs on this attack. A reminder that over on our sister station, FM 95.5, Hanover Lady Wildcats in the state championship match as Bruce Dierking and Jeff Wirtz have that call as Hanover looking for another state title to add to their trophy case. Here, Valley Heights looking for their first one since 2001, their first state championship game since that year as well. Maranatha over in 3, opportunity for Valley Heights. Paige to Ann. Ann Killiton taken back row. Down for the Mustangs. Good attack there from Ann Turber. Her first kill of this set is now Valley Heights has rounded off 3 straight to pull within 2. Smith will send it into the net. A serving error from Ava Smith. A big point goes over to the Eagles as they are now 7 points away from closing out this state title game for 2024. Mustangs, though, trying to fight back. We'll have an opportunity here. Paige Miller sets up right side attack for Turber and blocked at the net. Zion Jones, and it drops on the Valley Heights side. Jones 4 blocks in this match, all 4 in set number 2 when her team needs it the most, as Maranatha now leads again by 4. Valley Heights had it just back down to as much as 2. Miller will set up Vermitten left side. Vermitten kill attempt blocked again. The pair of Jones and Tate Shear is too much for the Valley Heights offense as the Eagles have rattled off 3 straight. Valley Heights trails 20-15. Tessa Miller takes it back row. Now Paige on 2 drops this one down. Good, smart, savvy move by Paige Miller as she has been so exceptional setting up the attacks all weekend long. Wants to get one for herself there tonight. Valley Heights sends it across. Ellenwood on the attack is down for a kill. Tate Shear, her third of the set, as Ellenwood pushes their advantage back up to 5. Mustangs need an answer, and they need an answer now. Trailing 21-16, they fell in set number 1, 25-23. Jones will send it across. Smith takes it in the back line. Turber will send it way too long from the senior, and Turber on the offensive error Now Maranatha on a 5-1 run, and Valley Heights will take a timeout as head coach Susan Steinford wants to light a fire. Valley Heights in trouble here, trailing by 6, 22-16 in the state championship match, set number 2. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The idea of purchasing a new livestock, grain, or utility trailer is a major one. Take stress out of the picture by visiting BlueValleyTrailers.com to browse the Midwest's largest selection of Titan, H&H, Wilson, Sharp, and Travelong trailers. From your home or on your phone, visit BlueValleyTrailers.com to find specifications, pricing, and accurate pictures of the exact trailer you're planning to buy. With sales and service unmatched, find Blue Valley Trailers in Waterville or give them a call at 785-363-2224.
Just as in the first set, Valley Heights jumped out to a 4-2 lead, but Maranatha has come storming back in set number 2 of a state championship matchup to lead 22-16 here from Dodge City, Kansas. Class 2A state championship on the line as Zion Jones sends it across. Smith pulls it out back row for the Mustangs. Vermitten gets it across in 3. Now attack for the Eagles. Turber will set up Miller. Miller to Parker. Parker across on the kill attempt. Good dive by Jones to save a point. Kill attempt now blocked by Parker, but I believe Point Valley Heights as an error by the Eagles getting into the net. We saw a lot of that in the beginning of this set, especially picking on Ann Turber. But finally, Maranatha commits a violation and will give it back to the Mustangs. Turber will send it across now. Maranatha in the attack. Gill down, taken back side by Smith. Now Page will set up Josie Barker left side. Barker gets it across to Maranatha. Good job defensively. Now a soft kill attempt. No block by Valley. Actually blocked by Valley Heights up top. Good save by Tessa Miller in the back line. Now here's Parker trying to get it across. Does on the second try, but a lift by Valley Heights is going to be called as Parker and Page Miller up top did not get the ball across. Maranatha 2 points away, 23-17, I believe, for their first state championship in school history. Made the trip all the way from Shawnee, Kansas, out to Dodge City. Valley Heights trying to play spoiler here. Big block by Mia Vernon lands on the Maranatha side of the court. Point Mustangs. Valley Heights not going away, trailing by 5. Again, they trailed in the first set of the day, but now a serving error from Vermitten. That's the second service error from Valley Heights in this set. And Maranatha 1 point away from claiming the 2024 2A state championship. Valley Heights still on the offensive. Smith gets it across. Maranatha now here on the attack. Right side kill, dug out by Miller on the backside nicely. Now here's Smith again. That one's going to drop, and Valley Heights lives to see another day. Only the third kill for Smith in this set after 9 in the first one, as Valley Heights doesn't want to go home without a first place. They'll need to go on a heck of a run here, though, trailing 24-15. Serving it across is the Mustangs. Now here comes the Eagles in the attack. Dug out nicely by Ann Turber in the back row. Back row kill attempt now by Tate Shearer. That's going to be down and in for a kill. And Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy is your 2024 2A state champions as they defeat Valley Heights 25-18. After picking up a set number 1 win, 25-23. A big congratulations to the Eagles. Of course, always an impressive feat to be a state champion. Unfortunately for those Mustangs, a few tears on the court after this one, after they come up just short after a heck of a run at a state tournament here in Dodge City, Kansas. Again, Valley Heights falls in set number 2, 25-19, and they take your second place, though, from Class 2A state in Dodge City. A heck of an accomplishment for the Mustangs. The last time they were even on a championship Saturday was 2019. The Mustangs placed 4th. They placed 3rd in 2017. Valley Heights had not been back to a state championship game since 2001. So for the first time in 23 years, the Mustangs make a championship game. They will come home with a second place, but a heck of a finish to the season for these Valley Heights Lady Mustangs. We're going to take one more time out, come back, recap this contest as Valley Heights again falls to Maranatha Christian Academy, 25-23, 25-19 in your Class 2A state championship from Dodge City. We're back after this break.
Once you plant Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans in your field, harvest will never be the same. Enter a new era of performance and join farmers everywhere, yielding an additional 2.7 bushels per acre over A-Series. Unleash your greatest harvest yet with Pioneer brand Z-Series soybeans. Call me, Thad Argenbright, at 785-313-3064 and find out why. With Pioneer from Performance Ag, you always get more than a bag of seed.
Tammy Parker with Tammy Parker Realty has all the bases covered. She's your realtor, broker, and agent. Give Tammy a call today in Waterville at 363-2010 or 562-6688. She has property for sale in Marshall, Washington, and Riley counties. Or visit her website, tparkerrealty.com. Tammy Parker Realty in Waterville, 363-2010 or 562-6688.
Riverside Market in Blue Rapids has more than you'd expect. A full-service deli and bakery with lunch specials, Call Hall ice cream, a coffee bar, a meat counter stocked with locally raised and processed beef, weekly sales, and let's not forget the beautiful flowers available all year long. Shop local, support local. Give them a like on Facebook to keep up with everything coming in all year long. That's the Riverside Market along the highway in Blue Rapids. It's more than just a market.
Titan Trailer Manufacturing of Waterville offers a full line of horse and livestock trailers, flatbed trailers, utility trailers, dump trailers, stock trailers, cargo trailers, and custom trailers. Are you sensing a theme here? Trailers. If you need it, they have it. Not only do they have it, Titan Trailers are a higher standard of quality manufactured in Waterville. You're pulling the best with a Titan Trailer. Log on to TitanTrailer.com and find a dealer near you and see for yourself.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply makes precision planting work for you. Put their experience and exceptional customer service to work when planning for the next planting season. Check their test plot results with quality seed lines including AgriGold and NC+. Set up assistance with your planner and adjustments as needed help you be more efficient. As a fellow farmer, Darren Jacobson can share his experience if you're new to precision planting. Count on top quality products with expert service and a commitment to go above and beyond for their customers. Go online to cottagehillagsupply.com.
Max Blasky back with you here from Dodge City, Kansas for the last time on a championship Saturday. The Valley Heights Mustangs fall to Maranatha Christian Academy 25-23. 25-19 in a state championship match, but nothing to be taken away from these Mustangs. They finished second in the TVL tournament this year. They went on a heck of a run to win their own regionals and sub-state. All of their losses, too, this year came at the hands, or I guess not all of them, all but one of the losses this year came at the hands of state tournament teams. So a battle-tested Mustang team came in as the underdog in this tournament, your sixth seed, and took out Inman, the top seed and one of the top teams in Class 2A all season long, earlier this morning to even get to a state championship matchup. Valley Heights' first appearance in that game since 2001. You never want to see the season end with a loss, but if it does have to end with a loss, if it's for second place at state volleyball, not doing too bad for the Mustangs. A big shout-out to this year's seniors, Lillian Bussey, Ann Turber, Tessa Miller, and Haley Stout playing their final high school volleyball game of their career. They've had some excellent seasons. A state appearance last year. This team went 26-15 3 years ago, and 4 years ago, 27-10. So 2 state appearances for this senior class and a second-place finish. Nothing to gawk about, but the Mustangs will most certainly try and be back next year, led by a very good junior class. Josie Parker, Ava Smith, Krista Porter, Mia Vermitten, and Caitlin Henry all played integral roles on this Valley Heights team this year and will be back for another run at a hopeful state title when 2025 rolls around. Want to give a shout-out real quick, a congratulations to the Hanover Lady Wildcats. They add another trophy to their trophy case. They come back and defeat Lebo 25-20, 25-17 in a rematch of the last two state championship games. Lebo claimed the first two. Hanover gets their revenge with a win this year. So one TVL champion, one second-place finish, and coming up later on this afternoon, Clifton Clyde and Centralia will square off in the Class 1A Division I first-round action. Fortunately, the two TVL teams had to match up, but a heck of a run by the Eagles out here at state, and the Panthers will be looking to bring home some hardware back to the TVL side of the state. Mustangs finish off the year 32-11, a second-place finish at 2A State, and a second-place finish at TVL League Volleyball. A heck of a year under Susan Steinford and her Lady Mustangs. Again, for one last time from Dodge City, Kansas, United Wireless Arena, this has been Max Blasky all weekend long. We appreciate you tuning in, and stay tuned as basketball season will be quickly upon us here on KNDY. Wherever you're going today, please drive safe, make it there on time, and in good working order. And we thank you for tuning in to State Volleyball all weekend long right here on KNDY.
At your service 24/7, on air, online, and on our mobile app. News, weather, sports, and more. Yours from KNDY.